It's not polite to stare.
Somebody must have really hated you to do this.
Well, before you start making mental notes on all the possible names that could be on that list, let's talk about the latest reason I'm hating you.
You're not pleased I've taken custody of Parker?
No, Rosanna. I am not pleased. I am furious. You hear that I am kidnapped, and then suddenly you have the perfect opportunity to sneak into town and take my son?
Nobody snuck around. Everything I did has been perfectly open and legal.
Well, you can choke on that court order. I want my boy. Where is he?
He's taking a nap.
Well, he's coming with me. And if you step 1 foot in my way, so help me.
I won't.
Excuse me. So then what's the real plan? Huh? You don't try to stop me now, but you have a bunch of cops waiting for me downstairs?
Parker is your son. It is obviously time for him to go home with his mother. Take him.
Oh, would you give me a break? You're not paying some law firm like $1,000 an hour to have me walk in here and take Parker with me. You planned on keeping him for good.
That was never my intention.
Then what are you trying to do?
I was concerned about my nephew. I wanted to ensure his safety.
Would you spare me the sanctimonious speech about how you only have Parker's best interests at heart?
Carly, you were gone. Hal was having serious problems of his own. I was simply trying to have someone be around to look after him.
There were a lot of someones, from what I understand.
And you're proud of that. Having your only son be looked after by well-meaning friends instead of being with family?
His stuffed animals are closer to Parker than you are. That child is fortunate enough to have a lot of people that care about him. Now, I think you were just looking out for your investment.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Well, you've arranged for Parker to inherit quite a lot of money from you.
Are you so morally bent you can't even recognize when somebody is trying to help you? I had no agenda here except to make sure that Parker was safe and happy.
Ha! Oh, yeah, I really should be looking out the window. I think pigs must be flying around.
You know what's sad? All your life you've had to work some sort of agenda, and so you just assume everybody else in the world has to have one as well. But if you put down that distorted kaleidoscope you call a perspective, you might realize that I had no intention except to help Parker, and that money had nothing to do with it.
Come on! Like cash hasn't greased the wheels of your life. You've never had to worry about money because you've always had it. Well, not me. I've had to fight for every single penny, so don't start giving me this speech.
Can we please not go down this road?
You can actually hit the road now that you've accomplished this mission of mercy. Where are Parker's things?
Can I just ask you one question? How do you plan on taking care of Parker right now?
That's really none of your business.
Do you think that he's going to enjoy an indefinite stay at Oakdale Memorial while doctors look for a cure for you? And Jack is running around trying to find the criminal that did this to you, and all sorts of creeps are coming out, offering information to get the reward money? Do you really want to put your son in the middle of all that?
Very smooth, Rosanna. But it's not going to work. I know you. And I know exactly what you're doing. Here I am, at the lowest point of my life. And who should come slithering out of the woodwork? Lady Bountiful. Well, tell me, what's next? Bribing me to live more responsibly? Or maybe using Parker's trust fund as leverage to make sure that I raise him the way you see fit?
You should really do something about that cynicism of yours.
And then you go fronting reward money to catch whoever did this to me. Must be really great. Writing the tale of your heroic return to Oakdale. All it takes is a little cash.
If you would prefer, I won't help.
You see, I knew it. As soon as Jack said there was a reward, I knew it was you, of course.
Fine, I will rescind the offer.
No. I can't ask you to do that. Because I need it for Rose. And for Emily.
Well, I see I'm not the only one who's learned to be a little less selfish.
You know, Rosanna, I'm not gonna play this little game of yours. You have finally found a way to get even with me, right? A way to put me in my place. And you want to make sure that I know I'm a worm while you sit at the right hand of the god with a key to Fort Knox. Well, we both know why you're doing that, don't we?
I'm gonna love hearing this.
That's a very short answer. Mike Kasnoff.
You have now officially taken a turn for the insane.
Admit it. You have never gotten over what I had with Mike Kasnoff.
What you had or what you did?
Oh, come on. Mike was a big boy. He made a choice. Me. But how could that possibly happen to Princess Rosanna Cabot of Cabot Motors, a woman who's always gotten whatever she's wanted? Well, except that once. You wanted Mike, and you lost him because of me.
Well, that was a lesson learned. So my heart is not as open as it used to be. Life moves on.
Well, now look at you, all well-adjusted.
What's sick is you're twisting this around so that I'm trying to help you in order to get even.
You can keep your help. I'm happy to be alive. I have my son, I have Jack, and I do not plan on owing you anything.
Well, that's all well and good, but have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? Have you seen the face that Craig saw? Just about sent him running.
How do you know about that?
It's a small town. People talk. What if they never find this evil Dr. What's-his-name, Weston, and they never find a cure for you? They never find him, you don't ever get better, perhaps you even get worse. How do you think Jack is gonna react? Sure, he loves you now, but what if one day he turns to kiss the face on the pillow beside him, and he realizes this is as good as it's gonna get? You think he's gonna stick around for that? Who's gonna be there for you then?
What's going on, ladies?
Hello, Jack. We were just discussing the reward for the doctor who did this to Carly and her friends.
I was gonna tell you about this, Carly, but
No,
then
Dad,
you went
really,
off from
listen
the
to
hospital.
me. It's okay. As far as I'm concerned, that money is for Rose. And for Emily. We have to find her.
I was hoping you'd figure it that way.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I just wanted to see Parker.
Yeah, where is he?
He's taking a nap.
How long before he wakes up?
You know what? I think it's best if Parker does stay here with Rosanna for a while, at least until I get out of the house.
No, I don't think we should go that way.
You don't?
No. Parker's coming with us. Pack his things. So this Judge Clark, he kind of gave me a hard time for wanting to collar Barbara for your disappearance. And after he heard what she did, kind of felt like he owed me one. That's how we got the custody settled so quickly. Parker's all yours.
I just love it when you pull strings. You are my best friend in high places.
Detective Snyder,
Hey!
I was setting everything up when I heard you come in.
Great.
Setting what up? Don't you work at the hospital? What's going on?
Yeah, well, now she works for you. Carly meets Sandy. She's your very own private duty nurse.
Hi. Jack?
Hey, Parker, guess what? Come here, buddy. Sandy has some surprise for you upstairs. And if you don't get upstairs right now and find out what it is, I'm just gonna have to tell you what it is. Then it won't be a surprise anymore.
Thank you.
Hey. Everybody needs a mission in life. And mine seems to be either trying to win your heart or trying to save your butt. So either way, I accept.
You are always the best thing that keeps happening to me.
And all you have to do is consider this place a home for you and Parker until you decide it's time to go.
And what if I don't ever want to leave?
Well, then I'm just about the happiest man on the face of the earth.